Welcome students in our today's class. In today's class, we will do the topic cultivation of crops. For cultivation of crops means sowing the crops, growing the crops and getting harvest from the crops. We take many steps. The farmer take many steps while cultivation of crops. So all those steps are known as agricultural practices. In this topic, we will discuss about those activities. So, cultivation of crops involves several activities undertaken by farmer over a period of time. These activities are referred to as agriculture practices, and those practices are what? Preparation of soil before growing the crops, the very much first step. This is the most important step while cultivation of crops to turning and loosening the soil. So, turning and loosening the soil, this is what preparation of the soil for sowing the seeds. After sowing the seeds, we add manure and fertilizers to maintain the nutrient level in the soil so that can get minerals and nutrients from the soil and grow properly and can able to give good harvest. After adding manure and fertilizers, we water the plants. Watering the plants after a specific interval of time. This process is known as irrigation process. When plants grow, getting the nutrients from the soil and getting water from the soil through the process of irrigation, then plants grow up. Along with the main crop plants, some unwanted plants are also grown up. Those plants, unwanted plants, which grow along with the crop plants, those are known as weeds. And now we need to what? We need to protect our plants, crop plants from those weeds. So we have to remove the weeds also, which is known as a weeding. And after when the whole crop is grown up, it will ripe and we will get the harvest. When we get the harvest, it must be stored till it is sold out. So these are all agricultural practices. In this video, we will discuss about first three steps: preparation of soil, sowing, adding manure and fertilizers. Rest of the steps we will discuss in our next video. So come to the point: preparation of soil. The preparation of soil is the first step before growing a crop. It is done to turn the soil and loosen it. The process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or plugging, which is done by the plug made of steel or wood, like this. Traditionally, it was done with the help of bullocks, but these days, during the time of technology, it is done with the help of tractors also. Hence, we prepare or farmers prepare their soil for sowing the seeds. Now, next is sowing the seeds. Sowing is an important part of crop production. Before sowing, good quality, clean, and healthy seeds of good variety are selected. Do you know what process the farmers adopt to select the good seeds? Usually, they fill a big tub with water and put all the seeds in that water. The healthy seeds settle down at the bottom of the tub, and the non-healthy seeds or damaged seeds that will float on the water. Hence, they can remove the damaged seeds and use the settle down seeds which are healthy for sowing process. This is the process mainly adopted by the farmers to select the healthy seeds, to choose the healthy seeds for sowing. Because the healthy seeds are very much necessary for the good crop harvest. If the seed will be healthy, then only the crop will be healthy and it will get good harvest. So these days, seed drill is used for sowing the seeds with the help of tractor, but traditionally it was done by manually. There was a funnel from which the seeds were put, and the seeds passes through a pipe and spread on the field. But these days the seed drill is used and with the which is combined with the tractor, and we will put all the seeds in the funnel attached with that seed drill, and when the tractor goes on moving on move forward, then it will put all the seeds in the field behind it. So this is a seed drill method. Now after sowing, we need to add nutrients in the soil so that the plants are able, the growing plants are able to get nutrients and minerals from the soil. To maintain the nutrient level in the soil, we add some material. That can be manure and that can be fertilizer. Now we must know what is the difference between manure and fertilizer. Manure, it is natural, prepared from cow dung or biodegradable waste materials. It can be prepared in the fields. It adds humus to the soil. It is very much beneficiary for the microbes present in the soil, which are farmer's friend. So manure is natural thing, but fertilizers are prepared in factories. These are chemicals. This is totally chemical salts, and these are prepared in factories, and these do not add any humus, or fertilizers are not beneficiary for the microbes even. It can kill the microbes also, and it can cause the soil pollution also. So we must know what is the difference between manures and fertilizers. Manure, it is natural, but fertilizers, it is man-made. Manure, which is natural because we get it from dead and decaying material, we can get it from biodegradable waste material, we can get it from the cow dungs or any fecal matters, and but fertilizers are prepared in the factories, so it is man-made. Manure is organic, no doubt, because we are getting it from organic materials. Either it is cow dung or it is biodegradable waste material. What are biodegradable waste materials? For example, the peels of vegetables and fruits, leftover foods also. Those are all comes under the category of biodegradable waste material. So we can make a kitchen garden also from the peels of vegetables and fruits by making manure. Clear? But the fertilizer is inorganic because it is totally made up of salts. It is prepared in factories. In case of manure, it adds humus to the soil, but fertilizers do not add humus. What is humus? Humus is the moisture content which can be maintained in the soil, and that moisture content can be maintained in the soil with the help of manure, but fertilizers are totally dry. These cannot maintain humus or moisture content in the soil. Manures it is not nutrient specific. Fertilizers are nutrient specific. What is meant by nutrient specific? Because we are getting the manure from biodegradable waste material or cow dungs, which is a natural material, and manure is prepared by their decomposition in natural way. So it is not specific nutrient. It is not specifically to provide nitrogen only. It is not specific to provide phosphorus only. It is not specific to provide potassium only. It is providing nutrients in whole soil method. But in fertilizers, we are getting specific urea. We are getting specifically NPK. We are getting specific salts. So the fertilizers are nutrient specific. We can know what salt we are providing in the soil now. If we are providing NPK, it means that is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, not urea. So while we are adding urea, it means we are adding urea only. There can be some other nutrients also which are required by the plants. Urea can't able to make all the needs to fulfill all the needs of the plant. So fertilizers are nutrient specific, but manure is not a nutrient specific. While giving manure or adding manure during in the soil, during cultivation of the soil, cultivation of the crops, when we add manure in the soil, we are not specific that we are adding nitrogen only, we are adding phosphorus only, we are adding potassium only, or we are adding urea only. We are not specific. But while adding fertilizers, we are specific. So manure is not nutrient specific, but fertilizer is nutrient specific. And manure is cheap because it is prepared from what? It is prepared from all the biodegradable waste materials. But fertilizers are costly because these are prepared in the factories. So manure is prepared in fields, fertilizers are prepared in factories. By observing all these points of differences between manure and fertilizers, we came to know that manures are more eco-friendly. Not I should say more, it is totally eco-friendly because fertilizers can cause soil pollution also. It can cause water pollution also. But manures are not doing any type of pollution. Even the manure is it is very much good for the good growth of microbes which are present in the soil, which are friends of farmers. But fertilizers, these are not beneficiary for the microbes present in the soil. So fertilizers are not friends of farmer. These are not eco-friendly in nature. So that's why farmers are advised to use manure instead of fertilizers, because manures have more benefits for the soil than the fertilizers. Is it clear? Now rest of the points we will discuss in our next video. That's all for today.